What I like about hanging out with you on the tractor is always a little bit of banter, isn't it?
What, you can talk about
Banterism. We're on with a bit of muck spreading this morning. I'm going to put some dung out on the field we're going to cut for hay in probably end of June. It's a good time to get it on. It's been dry. Not making a mark. I've got my #1 worker slash slave, Harry, here helping. He's going to be on camcorder duty and stuff. We'll talk about that when we get out in the pile. Let's go and see a pile of poo. Everyone loves poo. Do you love poo?
It's alright.
It's alright. Let's face it, it's natural, isn't it? Alright, let's go. Alright. Got the Massey out ready. Little drop nose. And here's our poo pile. Should we just get out and have a quick look at the poo pile?
Yeah.
Alright, let's turn this down a minute. Alright, let's drop the load out. This tractor needs another clean, doesn't it? Right.
Yeah.
So, this has been sat here, some of this has been sat here over a year. No, not over a year, over 6 months probably.
About half a year.
And look, I mean, it's nice and rotten, look at that.
Perfect.
Juicy. Juicy. I'd call it juicy. Always amazes me how the grass regrows on it all. Isn't it?
Looks like a hill.
Looks like a hill. Can you stand on it? No, don't try that actually. Don't, 'cause you might sink in it and die. Health and safety, health and safety. Talking health and safety.
It's actually not wet, it's actually
I'll just
dry.
explain about Harry on the farm here. So a lot of people have said, or people have been commenting going, oh, I was driving tractor when I was 11 and stuff like that. Well, you're not going to see Harry driving a tractor. He is 11. The regs are you've got to be 13 to drive a tractor. I'm not going to do any video with Harry driving tractors. Now, it's up to you whether you think he's done any tractor driving or not. I'm not going to say anything. Equivalent to you owning a Porsche, and would you film yourself if you were doing 120 miles an hour down the motorway? No, that's not a good idea unless you want to end up being nicked. I can't say whether Harry's driven a tractor or not. He's driven a model tractor on his toy farm, that's for sure. So Harry's going to be out here today helping me, aren't you, Haz?
Yeah.
Right. Do you want to do? Are you going to take over camcorder if I load up?
Can do.
Well then, mate.
And the cab.
This thing is. Look at that. Why aren't you wearing a funky farmer merch? Look at it.
It's not
Is that your favourite?
Yeah.
We got that free, didn't we, at a race course? It's a good cap though, isn't it? You always know when Harry's here. He's in shorts, blue and yellow. It's your uniform, isn't it? Right, Haz, look, the old bucket needs a bit of a clean out. Right, let's get in. The lid on if another thing everyone's going to ask me is why don't you open the lid? Well, it's a bit knackered, the lid, and I can't open it. That's another story. It needs a bit of work on it. That's another job for the summer. Right, Haz, on the camcorder. Cracking on.
Ooh. spillage. And that is a full load.
Juicy. Let's have a look. Oh, can you smell it?
You can definitely smell
Can
it.
you smell it? It's quite rich, isn't it? Look at this. This is lovely because it started rotting down. Look, you still see bits of straw in it, but it's really juicy, isn't it? That's juicy.
Look at it.
Look at that. It's quality muck, that is. That's really nutritious. Nutritious. Right. So what we're doing is we're taking that down. Now, obviously, if you're spreading this on a grazing field, that's not very good because that won't break down. You want to put slurry on that. But that won't break down in time for grazing. So this is going on a field that won't be cut till you right there, Haz? Put your seat up. Well done. Special seat for Harry. Right, this field won't be cut for hay till June. Do you remember last year I did it and there was still some showing? The other thing as well is that I'm conscious now that I'm driving over grass that's going to be grazed by the cows in probably, well, 6 weeks, maybe 7 or 8 weeks, depends what the season does. The less driving over the grazing fields I do now, really, the better. So it's better that I get on and get this done. It's very dry at the moment, so I'm not leaving a massive impact, but potentially it's coming in wet later in the week, and I will leave an impact. So I'm kind of like keen to get out there. There's also, I got this is grazing field, but that's been spread muck's been put on that. I'm going to have to chain arrow that. That's another job for another day. I am flat out now. I've got a month where I'm full on. I am finished the hedge trimming. That's going to be done soon. I got this muck that I need to get out on this field. I've got the fertiliser is going to come in and do at some point. Oh, it's a bit early to put that on yet. I'm not going to put that on yet. The chain arrowing and rolling is something Jack might have to get on that. I think maybe even on the weekend. Anyway, Hazza, we need to interview you because I believe you're a bit of a TikTok sensation, aren't you?
Maybe.
Where are we at on TikTok with you now then? What's your TikTok name?
Harry the Legend 10.
Speak up a bit.
Harry the Legend 10.
Right, so you have now got how many followers on TikTok?
3,000.
3,000. Wow. And what are you TikToking on there?
Model farm,
Outside
outside farm, and other bits. FS.
You've just got, talking about Model Farm, who was the guy who sent you a shed?
Model
Give him a
Farmer
shout out.
6710.
What's his name?
Model Farmer 6710.
He's on YouTube, is he? Has he got a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Right. So we'll have to look at that. So he makes model farms and he sent you a shed, didn't he?
Yeah.
Let's have a little clip of you unboxing the shed.
Hurry up, Harry. Wow, that's cool. Go back to. Wow, he's really good, isn't he?
That was pretty awesome, wasn't it? I mean, very generous of him to send you that. So that's gone up in your bedroom with all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Good stuff. Alright, let's get down here. Look, this needs chain arrowing. That needs chain arrowing desperately. Right, we're heading on down. Right, we're actually gonna go over the bridge that I rebuilt last summer. Just before I ended up in hospital with my heart failure, actually. was quite a big job at the time. So we're going to go and see that. We'll get over the bridge. Hopefully the bridge will take the weight of this, because it's quite heavy. That's what broke it last year. It all collapsed when I was driving over it, but it was really knackered then. So we'll have a look when we get down to it. Right, so let's get out and have a look at the bridge. Let's have a look. Okay. But bridge inspection before we drive over it. Any water in it? Hey?
There's water going out of it.
Oh yeah, it's quite a lot of water, isn't there?
Yeah.
Wow. So that's the side that my dad rebuilt, and this is the side I rebuilt. Let's get down there and have a look. So, how deep is this water? Quite deep, I think. Look. Do you remember I put the dates on here? Look, 2022.
Did you put 2020?
Yeah, I made a mistake. I put 2021 and then I scrubbed it out. So, the bridge. Yeah, the bridge is solid now, hopefully. And they've repointed it all the way through. Taking water nicely. This was the bit that all collapsed. And Farmer P gave me some stuff to kill this off. I need to do that. Because there's a stump that's growing in the bridge. Right. Are you chucking stones at me then, Mr. Cornock?
No.
Are you? Are you trying to get me wet? Come on, out you get, you cheeky monkey. Right, I'm going to spread this. Do you want to do a bit of filming of me spreading in the field?
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
I'll give you that. You can talk to the camera while I just turn it. You drive out in the field.
Drive?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the field which we're going to be spreading all of the muck in, and this is the hayfield, and Dad has just stalled the muck spreader tractor. Great way to start. And this has the big pylon in it, so hello. Nice big load. Do the job. Let's just watch him turn it on. See, there was a load spread this morning over here. This is the second load. Spreads it quite good, quite far as well. This will be for the hay field. In about June time we'll cut this. Should get quite a lot of hay bales out here. Pretty big field for the hay. And we'll have to probably come out here with chain harrows, like most of the fields, but that shouldn't be terrible. Jack can probably do that. You can see down the bottom, sort of, all the crows from the load this morning, just eating all the worms and all the things from the muck, like these bits there. They eat all the worms and bugs, then they makes it all go into the soil to be perfect. So this tractor is either a 4355 or is it 45? Yeah, basically, I think in the factory, the model, there was like two halves of the bonnet, and I think someone had mixed two halves of different tractors' bonnets and put them together, then put them on the tractor and taken it out. Because it's got two different model numbers, so you don't actually know what model number it is, which is very helpful. So it could have two different amounts of horsepower, but it doesn't really bother us. Got the tyre marks. Can't be too far off the end. You can tell because it sort of gets a bit quicker. Might be a bit wobbly this filming, but never mind. Got a turn at the top. Oh God. Nearly finished. There we go. That's turned off. And he'll head back now. There is actually a video on the channel of deciding what model number it is. 45.
Right, so a couple of interesting things. Did you give a little bit of commentary there, Harry?
Yeah.
Well done. Harry's always good for his little commentaries. Right, I'm going to pull up here because there's a couple of things to look at out here. It's interesting. First of all, what can you see over there?
Well,
look over there. What can you see in the field? Yeah. So, let me just turn this off. So we can see right across there, there's one stood up looking. Can you open the door a bit? I get a better view. Right across there. Now this is why I like having a camcorder, in the fact that it's not the easiest thing to use, but look at the zoom on it.
There's 3 of them.
There's 3 deer there, look. One there. One there.
The other 2 are eating, I think.
And one there. So it seems like there's 2 eating, and then there's sort of one on guard, isn't there? Mm. That one there is sort of checking things out. So that's what's making the holes in our hedge. But the other thing as well is that this is why this field needs some muck. Can you see it's looking a bit yellow?
Yes.
It's got a yellow tinge to it, hasn't it? And that field has over there. Now they've been putting muck on that. In fact, you can see over there, you can see where the crows are. Look, that's where they've been spreading muck out there. Last week they were doing that. And this week we're doing it here. Let's just jump out, Harry. Have a quick look. So we're spreading it here. Look, this is lovely stuff. It's already moist. That'll go down in there, lovely. And you can see, look, but the grass is quite yellow. There's some sort of deady bits in there. And this is a field that was underwater when me and Harry came down here. In fact, here's a clip of us coming down here when it was underwater.
He's getting a tyre and then it goes like...
Well, we won't be able to make it to the bridge.
Oh, that's a test.
I'm not going to the bridge.
Oh, come on.
Harry, I know this farm.
Can't stop until it gets to about there.
Harry, I know this farm, and I know that my wellies will not get us over that bridge.
No,
look at it. Oh my God. We can't even get to the bridge. We won't be able to get...
We will.
You go first.
Oh, come on.
I know, I ain't coming on. I'm coming behind you. Oh, Jesus. This is the crazy idea.
When it gets to about there.
I mean, you can see that was underwater. Oh, look, it's a maize cob. Crows bring those down here. The trouble is, all the nutrition and stuff gets washed out by the
couldn't even get in
the water. We couldn't get in this bit, could we? Couldn't go over the bridge.
We couldn't even get about half.
No, I know. But all the floods wash out the nutrition, so hopefully we're putting it back now with this muck. And I don't think I'm going to put any artificial fertiliser on here. So I think the muck down here will be enough, hopefully. All right, is that shut? Right, let's get on back for another load.